I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can.
So I am on my way to the dump. We got all the concrete loaded up. And then the other bin that we got, that one's just gonna be for dirt. So got all the concrete in the back of the truck, or on the back of the trailer. Gonna get that dumped out. We have a bet going on between the guys, a little $20 wager. So Juan says that the weight of this one is 3.5. I say 4 tons, and then the road full says 4.5. So winner gets $20. So we'll see, you know, who gets closer to that weight. But I'm on my way to just dump, and then after I dump, I'm gonna run to the city, pay for the permit, because we still haven't gotten the permit for it. Now the permit's just for the drain that we're gonna be putting underneath the concrete. So that's the only permit that we need for this portion. So just because it is close to the dump, and I don't want to go all the way back and come back and do all that stuff, so just gonna go ahead and take care of that while I'm already out in the area. But yeah, let's get to the dump, get this dumped out, and we'll get back to the job site. Okay, so I went to drop off the trailer first before coming to the city, just because the parking here is pretty bad, so didn't want to try to get parking or walk really far. I'm here at the one-stop permit center here in Redlands. Just gonna pay for this permit, see what their inspection process is like, and then basically get back to the job site. So as far as the dump goes, the road full was the winner. It ended up coming out to 5.3 tons for the sidewalks. So I was thinking it was 4, Juan was 3.5. So he won the $20. So that was kind of, you know, I like doing little fun stuff like that, kind of get the guys, you know, it's an extra $20, you know, on top of their day. So it's kind of fun just to do little things like that for them. I mean, they take care of me, I gotta take care of them, and if we can have fun in the process, I mean, that's the best. But let me go knock out this permit real quick, come back, and I'll let you know kind of what their process is. I have not done a permit for a drain before, so kind of curious what it's going to be also. All right, so got the dump, got the permits, got my lunch. So the permits was a I almost dropped all my fries. That would have been horrible. I would have been grumpy. So the permits, I went on Monday, and the receptionist there quoted me, 1 to 2 weeks for them to process my application, and then whatever long if there's any corrections. And I told her, I was like, hey, I'm going to be starting this job this week. Like, I need to get it done sooner than that. And she was like, well, let me see what I can do. Surprisingly, on Tuesday she calls me, says, hey, part of the application, I need your business insurance, your liability insurance. So I sent that over to her. Yesterday she emails me at the end of the day, okay, you're ready to go, here's your fees, get that paid and you can pick up your permit. And obviously today, we started the job. I went down there, got the permit, paid for it, so her name was Flint was her last name. So Mrs. Flint, I appreciate you so much in the city of Redlands. You made the process a lot easier for me than I thought. I thought it was going to be a little harder and it was going to take a little longer, but she got that permit to me in 3 days. So I really appreciate that. Also, while I was there, I had her schedule the first inspection for Monday. So that will give us tomorrow and Saturday to get everything demoed out, cap off all the sprinklers and set all our levels, set our rebar, get everything set, so that way on Monday we can just do the inspection, and then Tuesday we can go ahead and pour the concrete. So pretty excited. This one's going a lot smoother than I thought. I thought it was going to be a big hiccup, but she was able to take care of that issue with the permit. So Mrs. Flint, thank you so much again. I know you're probably never going to see this, but if anyone goes down to the city of Redlands and needs to pull a permit, she was the one to help me out, and I appreciate it so much. So right now I'm just gonna have a little bit of lunch, get back, finish demoing the front yard, the grass area. The back is already good. Tomorrow we're gonna actually start grading, so we'll get the string line mark out, and that way we're not either too high or too deep. Before we get rid of all the dirt, we want to make sure we're nice and level, get our 4 inches for our concrete in the back, and then the front where the driveway is, the extension is going to be 6 inches deep with rebar. So we want to make sure that we're on grade before I order the concrete for Tuesday. So I'm gonna eat this lunch. I'm gonna enjoy it. In-N-Out, one of my favorites and go-tos. And obviously I don't eat healthy. This morning I had McDonald's, and now I'm having In-N-Out, and who knows what other fast food I'll have for dinner tonight. So, but either way, let me finish eating, knock out the rest of the demo, and then get everything set up for tomorrow. Right, see you guys. Good morning. So today is Tuesday. We're gonna be pouring concrete today. Yesterday didn't do much filming, but Juan and I were here framing, getting everything set. One thing about this property that was a little different was somebody at some time put in a retaining wall, and the footing was higher than the footing of the house. So we had to be a little creative on this one, and basically we had to frame out a curve against the retaining wall, because if we didn't, the slope of the concrete was going to be like a drastic V. So what we did was we basically put a curb. We're still going to have kind of more of that V shape to kind of get the water runoff and come down the middle, but let me show you what we have to do here, and then let me show you little time lapse while we're working the concrete. On top of that, the only other thing I need to do is core the sidewalk for the drain. So and I'll probably do that once we finish getting all the concrete down on the ground. But let me show you what we did, and we'll go from there. All right, so here's that curve. Reason for it, footing is compared to the house. You can see the entire footing all the way through. So the way the water is gonna run off, originally when we were thinking we were gonna just slope it to the middle here, slope this to the middle, and there we go. But with giving us that little 4 inches, we're actually able to frame to the bottom of it and not have such a drastic slope on this side. And then this one from the house to the drains are 3/4 inch. So let's get started. I wasn't able to video, it was kind of loud, it's right by the pump. So this is a core drill. That's a 3.5 inch core bit. And this is the core. So this is the part of the sidewalk that we have to get through. So yeah, that's what for does, and what that's for is underneath the concrete we did set some drains up to allow for additional runoff, and also in the back corner there's a pool drain just because right there is like a low spot. So we ran drains from the back corner all the way to the street, so that way there'll be no pooling for this customer, because that was an issue that they had originally. So I just wanted to make sure that that was taken care of as well. So the day after, which is today, you'll see that there'll be a little bit of, you know, spotting or kind of like looking a little patchy. That's completely normal. After about a week, it'll be, you know, white, just like the rest of the concrete. You can see this part's already kind of drying out. So all I did was just kind of mist out the driveway and the sidewalk. You can see a little sidewalk, same thing, kind of a little patchy, you know, and that's normal. Like I said, it takes about a week or so and it'll get back to its regular color, or its final color, just kind of like that gray white. But yeah, that's basically it. So that's basically the end of this job. You know, they're still going to be, the homeowner's still going to be putting in a fence, and they got some other stuff that they got to do with a different contractor. So that's it for us on this one. We are starting another project in North San Bernardino. It's going to be a large property, lots of concrete, lots of drip irrigation. We got grass, pavers, a lot going in. So stay tuned for that one, and I guess we'll just see you on the next video. Thank you guys so much for, you know, watching. I appreciate it, and let me know if you guys have any questions, concerns, or requests on what kind of content you want to see. If you were wanting to continue to see more videos or see more like how-to videos, just let me know in the comments and I'll do my best. Thank you guys.